What's going on, you guys? Alright, we get this on because the game just started right now. I have to put the audio. Merrill and Mike. Anthony, yeah, you can enjoy this. Listening to Merrill and Mike. First quarter. Get that.
Here in the first quarter, A.J. Brown to the left, Watkins.
Alright, the Eagles have the ball, sounds like.
Crowd gets loud, 5 on the play clock.
So we're at the pilot, and...
The yard is now third and goal from the 6. 1 on the play clock, the snap. Jalen Hurts fires, middle of the end zone, caught for the touchdown. Dallas Goddard, a 6-yard score, and Philadelphia on the board first.
The Eagles score touchdown. Jalen Hurts to Dallas Goddard.
Wow, no pressure like we said again. Jalen Hurts standing right in the pocket, delivering.
Alright, let me get my map set up here for you guys to watch. Oh, come on.
You can't even miss him down the middle of the field. Wow.
Alright, so there you go. You got Fort Wayne right there inside the middle of that circle. Me and that blue dot there, as you see there, kind of on the northwest end of the Fort Wayne area. And we're going to be going to the Walmart distribution center in, my loan assignment says Garrett, Indiana, but it's actually Auburn. I don't know why they call it Garrett. I used to go there a fair amount when I was with Sear England. This will be my first time going there. My first time going there since as a JCT driver, though, and I've been with JCT for 5.5 years, so it's been some time. Alright, I remember going to a pilot here in the Fort Wayne area before, but I'm certain this is not the same place that I remember going to. Because the one I remember going to before, I remember it was the regular diamond style on interchange, if I remember correctly, and it was on the south side of where the pilot was. And I remember I had to turn north on the street to get in, and then the left to get into the pilot, and I thought the layout of the lot was smaller and different than this one. This looked like it's really looks like some other kind of truck stop that also has pilot fuel, which it really threw me off in there. Walking from my truck over to the building so I can go use the restroom and get a fresh drink and all that. Alright, so anyway, like I was saying, 6 years, or 5.5 years with JCT, and never been to that, anyway, there's actually, I forgot, this is what I was talking about, when I got parked over here, I'm going to make sure we don't have anybody blocking me from getting onto northbound 69. Alright, so I started walking up, and it doesn't have like the standard pilot appearance to it. I'm looking for the pilot logo and then like welcome professional drivers and all that kind of stuff, and like when I see some small family restaurant or whatever where it's like Hunt Brothers Pizza and whatever, I'm like, is this the building? It's got to be, because it's right by the fuel island. I was having a hard time figuring out if that was. I even had to go on my map to double check that there wasn't another building hiding somewhere that I didn't notice earlier. Yeah, we're good.
You're gonna have to play a lot of games.
All right. We're good.
That's a placeholder right there.
Ram set to the left, T2 as well.
All right.
To the right.
So anyway, I figured out finally that was actually the right place, but I did have to look at my phone to double check that there wasn't another building that I was missing.
He dug it out of the dirt. It's a low one.
Definitely not the same place I remember. So it makes me wonder, what the hell place was I What the hell place did I go to before? I swore it was over here on the west side of Fort Wayne somewhere. Maybe further south, I don't know. Unified Foods over here.
Cooper and Puka out of the gun. Stafford waits for it. Stafford has time. Over the middle. Caught Cooper Cup. 40, 45. Breaks his way to the 48. Evans brings him down. First down.
Back. Is that the song? Welcome back, Cooper. Absolutely. Look, this is
Cooper Cup just came off the injured list and got activated for today's game. So
playing him off their team. Bradbury playing off.
Might be a tough game for the Eagles here.
First down to the 48 Rams opening drive. Now Kyron Williams, one to the left. Higbee also to the left, 3 to the right. Stafford changing play, waiting for it. With 11 on the clock, gets it out of the gun. Stafford, pocket collapsing, throws it into the middle. Cooper, Cup again. Cup of the 42 to the 41. Eagles territory. Justin Evans, the tackle.
This isn't Merrill and Mike. This is the Rams side.
Defensive line. You're seeing it right now. Play
Fix
fast
that.
tempo. Snap.
I want to hear Merrill and Mike. These guys are definitely better announcers than most of the ones I hear, but I want to hear Merrill and Mike. We'll fix that up.
Le pegaron. Anderson hace el culpable de la infracción, cayó un pañuelo.
Come on.
Bailed out by the call. Philadelphia brings the heat. They bring the pressure. You get somebody right to Matthew Stafford.
There is no foul for illegal contact. The ball is
Trying to.
Bill Vinovich.
There we go. I need a away broadcast.
Good coverage on the back end by Blankenship, but the pressure
There you go. That's Merrill and
forces
Mike.
Matthew Stafford to hit and reset to try and throw the ball sidearm.
But I will give the Rams announcers some props there. They sound like they're better announcers than most of the announcers I hear. So they're more energetic, I guess.
Football at the Eagles 41.
All right.
Motion to the near side of the field. And they're going to get a Stafford. This time it's a running play. And it goes absolutely, positively no place. It's a went to Kyron Williams, and he is shut down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe he picks up a yard and a half, but that's about it. It'll be 3rd down and long. 3rd and about 8.5 for the Rams.
Listen, they run the ball just to take a break every now and then. All they really want to do is throw the football.
Watch out for Cooper Kupp. They go with 3 receivers. Trips right. Higbee to the left. And the gun is Stafford. 3rd and long. Stafford is back. Here comes the rush. He stands high. He makes the throw. And he has the first down to Cooper Kupp. Over the middle of the 30-yard line. He came across. And he runs for another first down. It's all Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, they're so good at it.
All right. So I guess something I can talk about here in between plays or in between series, whatever. We're not going to get much time, so I can bring up the topic of kind of polarizing, and we're not going to talk about Colin Kaepernic. It's fitting. We're listening to a football game, and he's a football player. So there's always that. He's polarizing, though. There are people who fucking hate his guts and other people who love him or whatever, for whatever the reasons are. I'm not going to get into that whole reason why people love and hate him, though, which is always activism stuff. My thought, I'm going to talk about something different here. Because everyone thinks that he's getting blackballed by the NFL because of his kneeling for the national anthem stuff, and among other things. But honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not convinced that that's really why none of the teams are really that interested in him. Just point blank, he's not really that great a quarterback. You've seen his career stats. I mean, he's a career, 58% pass completer, which isn't that great. If he was Pro Bowl caliber quarterback, he should be up in 65 to 70% range, somewhere in that ballpark. So
not yet got to Stafford. Stafford takes the snap. He drops. He looks. He fires, and it is incomplete. Incomplete. Firing for Nakua over the middle of the 10-yard line. The pass goes awry.
Bodies are flying. It's a great job of trying to get to the football. They're going to keep their offense on the field, which means that it's crunch time. Snack like a winner with Hers, sour cream and onion, and choose the chip that's rooted in Philly. Hers.
It is 4th down and about almost 2.
Big
Fourth
down.
and almost 2.
Big down, and it's going to sound like we're at Lincoln Financial, but we are in California.
Come in motion. Stafford in the gun. Stafford into a long count. He's got Williams to his left. Stafford back. Stafford pumps. Stafford fires. He's got the first down and more. Again on a quick slant. And again the pass is Cooper Kupp down at the 10. Cooper Kupp has really not...
Alright, so anyway, though. Alright, Kaepernick. Yeah, he doesn't have a super high completion percentage, and he only has about like 7-8 yards per attempt, career average, and he's also fumble prone. Yeah, I think his last year that he played, he had like 9 fumbles. And I looked at some of his other career stats, and it's kind of in that same ballpark. So like at least once every other game, he fumbles away the ball. So I don't know. I haven't really compared his fumble stats to others, but what I saw kind of gave me the impression that he's more highly fumble prone than other quarterbacks are. So to me, that's a concern. And you know, and I think maybe you should take a page out of Kurt Warner's book. Kurt Warner is actually one of the NFL, Hall of Famers, and fitting he played for the Rams and the Cardinals. The Eagles are playing the Rams right now.
That's his 5th reception in this quarter. Darius Slay made the stop, and here are the Rams in a 3rd down and goal from the 3. 2 long drives, one by each team.
Yeah.
2 very, very fine quarterbacks who know what to do to pick out their receivers. Now the Rams load up with 3 receivers to the near side of the field. Rivers in the game, in the backfield. Back goes Stafford. He pumps, he fires, and it is caught for a touchdown. And this time it goes to Tutu Atwell, just inside the left pylon.
All right. So Kurt Warner, since I'm mentioning him, now there's been a lot of talk about Kaepernick recently, about I guess how he's been getting, Dwayne Johnson, I guess, was trying to see about getting him into in his football league. What is it, XFL? Yeah, XFL, I think it is. I think it's XFL. It also bought out the USFL or whatever. They were talking to him in his camp about possibly playing in the XFL. There's also a Canadian Football League team that is interested in him and said they, they're willing to give him an offer or give him a chance, whatever, but I guess he's not interested. He says basically NFL or nothing at all. He's got an ego problem there is what it really amounts to. Okay, well, Kurt Warner, Hall of Famer. If you've never seen this movie, American Underdog, starring Zach Levi, and I forget the lady's name, but watch that movie sometime. It's a really good biographical movie about the real life Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner currently works for the NFL Network. They did a really nice job of portraying the real life Kurt Warner and his wife and family in that movie. But he had the same situation there. He had or kind of similar with he got drafted into the NFL, and he got drafted by the Packers, if I remember correctly, and you know, as soon as he shows up to training camp, it gave the coaches there the wrong impression. Now he gave them the impression that he wasn't really like hungry enough, like he didn't have a big enough heart to, like, because they wanted him to get in and throw some snaps or whatever, and he hadn't even had a chance to study his playbook or anything like that, and because of that, basically, they cut him. You know, they said, yeah, we don't want you. Okay, well, someone else in his contacts who was starting up an arena league team in Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa, decided, they offered him a position there, and he was like, yeah, I don't know about that. At first, he didn't want to do it. He just wanted to be in the NFL. But they ended up, because push came to shove with the life situation, he had to do something, and he was working in a grocery store, even though he could have been in the NFL, and so he ended up agreeing to play for the Iowa Barnstormers in the Arena Football League, and then after that, he ends up getting a chance to try out with the Rams again. Afterward, and they ended up picking him up, and by total pure luck with another quarterback getting injured for the whole season, that's how he got his chance.
Both of these teams held the ball for 6.5 minutes, both, and both were able to drive down methodically and get a touchdown. It's not the big plays, because they're going to keep those safeties back and not allow that. But eventually, if the Eagles start to run the football, you're going to see the single coverages on the outside.
They go with a double tight end. Brown out to the far side. Smith to the near side. Hurts under center for one of the few times. On first down, he pitches it out to Swift. Swift falls down at the 21-yard line and loses 3 yards. He looked like he wanted to cut it back, and his legs went out from under him on the artificial turf.
Yeah, Ernest Jones is going to get credit for the tackle because he's the guy closest to him, but you're exactly right. Swift just lost his footing trying to cut back against the grain.
It is second down and 12. In the gun, empty backfield. Quez Watkins split out to the far side. Slot to the near side. Devontae Smith in the near side slot. Hurts in an empty backfield. Hurts takes the snap, he backpedals, he looks, he fires, and he completes it. And coming across the 30 is Dallas Goedert with his 5th reception of the game.
Yeah, looks like they're going to work the ball to Dallas Goedert, and why wouldn't they? If they're not able to cover Dallas Goedert, I think it could be a long day for that defense, and the Eagles have to continue to feed him the football, work between the numbers, getting the ball to their tight end.
Now Gainwell in the backfield, and the Eagles are confronted with a third down and 5. They have to get to the 35 for a first down. Empty backfield. Now Gainwell goes wide right. 3 receivers right, 2 left. Hurts in the gun. Hurts takes the snap again. He fires. Complete. First down. A.J. Brown. Perfect pass. Perfect catch. Up at the 39 for a 10-yard gain. Darian Hendrick makes the stop, and they'll move the chains.
Jalen Hurts resets this offense. Now he goes to the line. He plucks out a couple of signals, and then he sees where the pressure is coming from. And right where the linebacker left the void, he throws the ball to A.J. Brown.
First and 10. Hurts again in the gun. Gainwell inside. This time the handoff goes to Gainwell, and he pushes and pulls, but doesn't get far. He'll pick up a couple of yards. And we have reached the end of the first quarter.
All right, so say what you want about Kaepernick. Maybe you love him, maybe you hate him, whatever your reasons are. But regardless of his activism, those kind of career stats and the fact that he hasn't even played in the league in 7 years now, those are definitely concerns. Now, I can see why teams would balk at signing him. Now he's Yeah, he was on a good 49ers team back in the day, but still, those kind of stats, I would expect better than that from a top tier caliber quarterback. And on top of that, there's also the question of is he a cancer in the locker room? You know, I was watching the Dodger game yesterday. Unfortunately, they lost game 1 of the National League Division Series. And you know, it's well known among Dodger fans that all the players on the Dodgers team have such a good rapport with each other. They'll they get along so well, have great chemistry with each other. And you get someone in that locker room who's, as they call it, a cancer in the locker room, and that can really screw up an entire team. You can have good players on the team, and then just, mentally get them out of their game just because they have to deal with this person that they can't stand, and that's on their team or something. I've seen that happen before, plenty of times. In fact, alright, so there is that concern too. How well does he get along with other players in the locker rooms? I don't know. I'm not a 49ers fan. I don't know what word on the street is about his how well he gets along with everybody else, but that definitely would be one I would be concerned with too. If he is, if he's got these kind of activism things that he does, then I would definitely question if he's a very likable guy in the locker room too. So that's just saying, he has his fight that he's fighting for his own reasons. I'm not going to get into that stuff here. Alright, now right here is our exit, 329 Indiana Highway 8. We're going to be crossing over to the west. And right down the street on the right side will be the customer.
Slot to either side. Gainwell stays in the backfield. Hurts in the gun. Hurts stamps the foot, takes the snap, backpedals, looks, fires wide of Devontae Smith. First time he's really been off target. Devontae Smith cutting inside, the ball went outside. A little miscommunication, Mike?
I think he's just off target right there. He has to know that he's going to the inside. The Eagles are 2-2 at this point, converting on third down, but this one's a little bit longer of a third down situation.
It is. It's 3rd and 8. They have to get across midfield for a first down. Gainwell stays in. 2 receivers to each side. Now motion as Quez Watkins goes from left to right. Back goes Hurts. He's being chased. He pumps. He cuts to the outside. He's going to run. And he has a first down. They cannot catch Jalen Hurts. They have been worried about his running. Well, today, he's just doing fine, thank you, and he picks up the first down.
Well, listen, he avoids the pressure in the pocket, and I like that he keeps his focus down the field. He's looking for a play to make downfield. There's not a play to be made, so he takes matters into his own
Pretty
hands.
interesting, because Garrett Gainwell was basically going to be the number 1 wide running back for the Eagles this season. Until Smith came around and proved his mettle. I'm going to have to, I think I'm going to have to move over to the left, or... Yeah, I think I need the other lane. Alright, you're making a left. Alright, both of them are turning left. Alright, that'll work.
And AJ is really tight coverage. He puts his ball in the only place that we could possibly put it in, and possibly...
Alright, anyway, Smith, since he came over, he's been lighting it up, and I thought he'd be getting more snaps than Gainwell right now, but I'm hearing Gainwell a lot.
In an empty backfield, 3 receivers to his left, 2 to the right. Back goes Hurts. Here comes the rush. He dashes to his left. Still biding time. He throws it wisely out of bounds, incomplete. Nothing there. Live to play another down.
Nothing at all there.
So it's 3rd and 10. Has to get to the 40 for a first down. Rams were coming that time. Now so far, Aaron Donald has not been in the conversation, Mike.
Well, they took him out right when Jalen got the first down. They took him out of the game just to get him rested for these situations. They want him on the field on 3rd down, and he lines up out wide. They're trying to get at Jordan Mailata.
Hurts back again. He's looking, still looking. He fires, and it is incomplete. It was intended, well, it went over the head of Quez Watkins.
Yeah.
It landed short of Dallas Goddard.
And he had Quez. He has Quez on the deep over route, and he just overshoots him.
So the Eagles will have to punt for the first time. First punt of the game. Austin Trammell is the deep man for Los Angeles.
All right, here's the Walmart DC right here. We're going to make a right turn out the light up here. If I remember right, the guard shot would be right up there. And as I seem to recall, we would dock in and all that up on the north side of the line.
Great job by Great Man. Great job of Coach Colin. There's a timeout on the field at the score, 7 apiece on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC. Make today on 93 WIP.
All right, County Road 15. Yeah, there was a big sign over there on the other end of the lot saying trucks turn right at the light. So if you're paying attention there, yeah, it's easy to get that information if you've never been here before. All right, got a truck coming out right now. Probably going to either have to wait for him to come out first or me turn first, because there's nowhere for him to put his tractor. Yeah, there's nowhere for him to put his tractor, so his tandems will clear my lane right away. So, there we go. I guess I think I saw a sign over there, but oh yeah, I'll see our right side. But I can't sit there and read the sign when I'm busy watching my tandem, so. Alright. Yeah, when I was with Cedar England, I remember we do drop-and hook deliveries here all the time, but pretty sure we don't do drop-and hook with JCT here. Alright guys, we'll get checked in here and get docked in here pretty soon, hopefully. Alright guys, we are checked in. It's kind of quick here. Okay, we're going to be docking in the door 327. The layout here of this lot is a little bit different. Yeah, because most Walmart DCs, the building is an L shape, but this one's just straight. Straight long one, whatever, regular rectangle, I guess I would call it. Alright, anyway. Yeah, right over here in the east corner is where the receiving office is at. There's a Sierra England, go figure. We're just talking about. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, 301 should be right there in front of us. One of those doors right in front of us. 327 should be down a little further. It's standard process here otherwise. Actually, it looks like we'll have to drop the trailer in the door and then Bobtail over here to the bullpen.
It was thrown high again. This time off the hands of Nakua, who touched it and hung in the air for a second. Eagles' first defensive stop brought to you by the Plumbers Union, Local 690, protecting the health of the nation. Visit plumbers690.org.
Yeah. Puka Nakor probably should have caught
A ton of space here, though.
In a good spot.
Easy straight back setup here, no matter what door you go for.
Takes his hands down too quickly.
Ethan Evans to punt to Brent Covey, who was back from concussion protocol. The punt is away. Covey tracks it. It's deep. Takes it all the way back at the...
All right, we're going to be over here by the fire extinguisher.
15.
Or fire hydrant, I mean.
To the 25. Tries to cut back, and he's down at about the 28-yard line. A terrific return by the guy who, since the sixth game of last season, Mike Quick,
make the doors open and we'll get back in.
Hundreds of yards and average. There's a timeout on the field with the score of 7 apiece.
Alright guys, game's on commercial break. Let's go ahead, docked in here. Looks like we're clear over there. Pretty good there, not perfect, but it's pretty damn close to where I want it. Might have started my turn a little bit early there from what I can tell from where the tandems were. The tandems were a little bit off to the right, but when I first started backing up, it tells me my tandems didn't get a chance to follow the tractor long enough before I got, basically too far over in that direction with the tractor. I'm going to go a little bit more to the left, just to be sure. Might seem like I'm being anal here, but I've had dock workers get a little anal about this sometimes as well, so I'm going to make sure I don't have to I don't deal with getting asked to hook back up to my trailer and and slide it over even just a small pissant amount, just because they can't get the dock plate across, or they don't like the way it is or something. Well, I gotta be close to that door. There we go. I just felt it barely felt it.
Yeah, they like that play, and especially on first down for some reason. Not a favorite of mine.
They move it back a couple of yards, make it 2nd down and 5.
But it's caught by Swift on the outside, and they are able to get something on first down.
It is 2nd down and 6. And the gun again is Hurts. He fakes, he pumps, he fires out in the flat, and it's incomplete. He wanted Goddard that time, and number one, he was well confident. Secondly, the ball was thrown to his right.
I wonder if he had already decided that that's where he was going to go, because when I look over the middle of the field, there's an opportunity there. Zacchaeus runs a really nice route over the middle, and there's a huge opening there.
It is 3rd down and 6. Slot to either side. Gainwell in the backfield to the left of Hurts. They have to get to the 39. Hurts back again. He's looking. He's backing up. He's rolling out to his right. He fires it. He completes it. Breaking a tackle. Plunging forward is Kenneth Gainwell, and he's very close to a first down. Does he have it, Mike?
Oh, he does. There's a lot of... Well, they're moving it back, but he's still going to get a first down out of it. And this is really Jalen keeping this thing alive. And then Gainwell, after the play breaks down, he's going to slip out and get...
I didn't hear it disconnect, but it says it's disconnected.
1st and 10.
Yeah, it is.
Gainwell stays in.
But it was that breaking of the tackle by Gainwell that gets him the first down.
Slot to the near side of the field. On first down, it's a handoff inside again to Gainwell. And he takes it across the 40 up to the 42, and Aaron Donald
I'll get parked over
to
here.
deny him anything more.
And we'll check in at the office.
couple of yards, that's it. It's second down and 8. 7-7 the score.
Well, we know that Aaron Donald can wreck the game, but so far, they've been able to do a pretty good job of getting hands on him, and many times it's going to be 2 sets of hands.
It is second down and 8. They go with a shotgun, slot to either side, Gainwell to the right of Hurts. Second and 8. Hurts backpedals again. He's looking. He is firing. Leaping reception. A.J. Brown, another first down. Across the 5th.
Come on. Alright. Yeah, now my truck automatically mutes the radio when I'm in reverse, so it's not really a bad thing there either. But kind of a bad thing when I'm trying to
doing a
listen
good
to
job
the
in place of
ball
Cam
game.
Jurgens.
Well, then they're going to line Donald up just outside of Suapeta right now.
On first
Well, I'm
down,
going to go ahead and get
Hurts back.
checked
Hurts
in.
looking, still looking.
We'll have some more for you when
They've got
we're
back at the 45
we're done ready to knock out.
Yeah, that's got to come out. If you know that the Rams, they're going to, if you take that sort of time, they're going to get to you. That ball has got to come out. Even if it's a small check down, it's better than a negative play. And that's where you suffer here, a negative play.
And that puts them into a second down and 17. That was Van Valkenburg, but the sack on Jalen Hurts. Sometimes you try to do too much.
When you've got a guy who's a terror like that, and you can go down the list, there have been other ones. When you've got one guy who terrorizes, Jeff Stoughton has a way of taking that guy away, and it's primarily knowing where he lines up every snap and making sure that you get your best player or you get 2 hands on the guy, or 2 pair of hands on the guy.
All right, guys, we are done unloading here. Right at about 2 hours spent here. It actually called me about 1:55 in, and I saw my 14 running my drive time down. Yeah, we'll wait. We're going to make sure we're here just long enough to where I get 2 hours split before moving away from the spot, so I can get my 14 to reset. Yeah, I was running my drive clock down to like 340 or so, whatever it was. I'm at 350 now, and meanwhile my 14 went back up to 540, 541. So makes me a happy camper there.
I'll take men life any day.
All right, Eagles are going to be winning this game.
That's a fun place.
It is.
Hassan Reddick, some critical defensive stops, or defensive plays in that last series by the Rams. Rams haven't scored since the second quarter, and it's already at the 2-minute warning, or just past the 2-minute warning now. Come on.
This hasn't been the biggest day for Devontae Smith.
No.
But somebody's always missing. So Asia.
Alright, I'm good. Nope. Can't do calls right
Studio
now.
engineer Andrew Swank. Director of engineering Dave Scalish. Studio producer Mike Angelina. Studio assistants Dan Wilson,
Alright.
Ben Kenny, and Justin DeRazio. And our producer, director, Joseph A. McPeak. Well, the Rams will line up with Stafford, and I would think go deep.
The previous play is under review.
Oh, they're going to try to see if Jalen Hurts did pick up the first down. But Rams have no timeouts remaining, and they are down by 9 points. So they would need a miraculous touchdown, an onside kick recovery, and another score.
So you guard the back end. Do not let them get over top of you. Guard the sideline. Try not to let them get out of bounds. And tackle the catch.
That's it. That's it. Cooper Kupp, Mike, started out like a house on fire.
Yeah.
But then he He was pretty much under control.
Well, they put the fire out. They brought in the water hoses and they put the fire out because they just started to break down the protection of the Rams up front. And if you're able to take away their quarterback, his rhythm, his timing, doesn't matter what Cooper Kupp does down the field. Great target, though. Great player. Much respect for this receiving core of the Rams. I actually like the way they play.
The runner's forward progress will stop short of the line of game. First down, left handed. Still means you
And I'm sure that Nick Sirianni asked for that to try and make sure, but you'd rather not have your defense come back out onto the field in this type situation. You know you're going to win the game.
Well,
and it's inside 2 minutes, so they have to do it anyway.
Now Stafford standing inside the 5. 1:01 remaining in regulation. Back goes Stafford. He is hit as he throws the football down the far side of the field, and it's out of bounds. Intended for Nakua.
Seriously.
This Puka Nakua is a pretty good receiver.
I'm not going back
He's
down
a
that
really
way
good
just to get a
receiver.
fucking
Good
washout.
size. You know, he catches everything. He had one drop today, but generally he's a guy who catches everything. He's a tough guy, and they make sure that they get him in routes where he's going to get the ball. He's going to get open.
Stafford in the gun again. Eagles have put heat on him all afternoon. Back he goes again. He lets it fly, but there's nobody there as it goes out of bounds. It'll bring up a third down.
Hey, what?
To Atwell, the target. Eli Ricks was there.
Nakua is a very likable guy as well. I just listened to a few of his interviews during the week, and he just seems like a young kid that's just enjoying being in the National Football League, living his dream.
Well, he's done a great job. Stafford, once again in the gun. And his third down. This time he hands it off. Running play. And tackled on the play is Williams.
Yeah, that's a good decision by the Rams head coach. You know, you're not going to win the game. Why put your players through more than you need to put them through?
It is 4th and 5. 32 seconds to go. Stafford drops. Stafford starts to run. He fires. He completes it.
Come on already.
Short at the 25-yard line to his tight end, Tyler Higbee, who really was never a factor in this game. And he's tackled by Zach Cunningham. And the clock runs. 12 seconds to go. Down to 7. Stafford one more time. Starts to run. Directs traffic. Fires. It is complete and across the 35-yard line.
Game
But
over.
that's it. Game over. Game over. Your Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Contact your local Honda dealer for a great deal today. The final score. The Eagles defeat the Rams. 23-14 down to Howard.
All right, Merrill, I'm here with Dallas Goddard, who all of a sudden appeared in a game with receptions. Yeah, I'm being a little sarcastic. 8 receptions, over 100 yards. What changed this game? Because I know you were open in the previous game.
All right, guys, we are ready to head out of here now. Verified empty.
Jail can do so much with the legs. We got great running backs.
Verified I got my load lock back as well.
Now we get
out of here.
How do you
Huge
say
game by Dallas Goddard.
some, and I'm no names, some guys are not happy when they don't get their catches. How do you keep composed?
Yeah, for me, you know, I'm really blessed to be able to play this game. Thank God before I come out there and play the game. And, you know what I mean? If it goes my way, it goes my way. If not, I get to play a game that I love either way.
You know what? Every week I know the coaches go over, all right, we got to clean this up. Last week you win a game, and Jason Kelsey said, we won, but there's still things we got to clean up. There's not enough points from the board. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, Absolutely. You know, it's only week 5, and it's the same thing as out.
All right, what's going on here? They killed the stream because the game's over. All right. So everything went well here overall. Everybody was friendly, helpful, whatever. They do have some snacks and shit for sale in the office there. Popcorn as well, but they didn't have any popcorn available when I went. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, I figured Walmart was going to pull forward any moment now, but... Let's see. Which one's the OTR side? This side, I guess. I didn't see the sign over there, or even if there was one, but hopefully I'm in the correct lane. A lot of times they want you in the outer lane at a lot of them. If not, I'll get yelled at here in a second. Alright guys, we're gonna roll here. Turns out the guard here, I guess, was watching the Eagles game too. He saw my hoodie and we were just talking about the game, and yeah, he must, it sounded like he was watching and knew, what all happened there with those defensive stops by Hassan Reddick I was just talking about, and among other things, so it's like, yeah. More reason to appreciate coming here. Alright, so what's next? Alright, so I gotta reload. I'll be picking up tomorrow morning in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I will be there tonight, more than likely, because the shipper that I'm going to has overnight parking, so I do plan to get all the way up there. It's about 150 or so mile trip, 155, somewhere in that ballpark. So what I'll probably do now is head up to the truck stops in Fremont. I need to use the restroom. I don't like going all upstairs to Walmart's. Half the time the damn shitter's occupied anyway. So that's the main reason why I don't like going up there. Just, the truck stops in Fremont, Indiana, right just on this side of the Michigan line. It's not that far away from here anyway, 20-minute drive or whatever the hell it is, I can't remember. 20, 30 minutes, it's pretty close. So I'll just stop there, one of those two, do what I gotta do there, maybe even sweep the trailer out. I took a look at the inside of the trailer, and it looked like it's in really good shape overall. It doesn't look like it's going to take much sweeping at all to get everything, to get it all cleaned up. The nearest blue beacon is the one that was right across the street from the pilot that we left earlier, and that's the wrong direction. That's 20 miles, over 20 miles to get over there, and I need to go in the other direction to get out to Grand Rapids. So, given the condition of the trailer and which direction I'm deadheading in, I don't see a point in going back down to Fort Wayne just to get a washout for a pretty clean looking trailer already. Yeah, it's just, like I say, a little bit of debris. It actually looks better than it looks than most of the receivers I go to. So, that's a plus. So yeah, I say I'll probably just go to a truck stop, do a little quick clean out, and get rolling up there. Because they have overnight parking there, that next vlog will be me showing up at night, which does kind of add to the, I guess, the difficulty of it or whatever with navigating. Doesn't give you guys such a good visual reference either. But alas, it's yeah, at least I'll be already over there in the area, and as soon as I get it picked up, I get it rolling promptly with the full shift going in the direction it's going in. We'll talk about that one in that video. Yeah, so that's what's going on here. They say it's a daytime pickup. It's not due for pickup until tomorrow at like, I think 9 a.m. or something like that. But get up there tonight. I can do a full 10-hour break. Dock in during the daytime and run some miles down there. Alright, so that's all we got here. Alright, so we're going to get it back on to northbound 69 here. Take it straight up to Fremont, which is right on the other side of I-80 and 90. And that's it. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I know some of you guys might be repulsed by the fact that I even brought up Colin Kaepernic's name earlier, but so what? So be it. Let's say it's people have we all have our thoughts and feelings or whatever about stuff. Anyway, I'm out of here. Alright, we'll see you guys in Grand Rapids on the next one. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you guys then.